Hey everyone, it's Natalie from This and Nat, or All of This and Nat over on Instagram. I am a wife and dog mom living just outside of Dallas, Texas. Today I'm sharing with you my weekend cleaning routine, or lack thereof, as I tackle some of the less essential tasks that I typically save for the weekend. This video is a collaboration with 6 other lovely women who have put together cleaning inspiration videos to get you through every day of the week. I'll have their videos linked down below. All right, well, it is Saturday, and while I have a pretty strict routine all throughout the week, on the weekends I really like to dial back. So I will meal plan today, but that's not really what this video is all about. This is more about weekend cleaning and motivation. So I have a few things on my list that I want to get done. I just made a little list here. These are just things that kind of don't really fit into my routine, but they're just extra things that I want to get done. Guaranteed, there's always going to be clothes laundry on the weekend, so that's definitely on there. And the 3 other humans that live in this house just ran out for an errand, so I'll probably have about 45 minutes until they get back. So I'm going to try to knock out as many things on this list as I can before they get back, especially that vacuuming. Something I'm super excited to try, I've got 2 new things that I'm trying. I'm going to be cleaning our coffee pot with vinegar. I've just never done that before. It really just needs to be nice and cleaned out because I've never done it, and we use the coffee maker a lot here. And then I'm also going to try, I found this little homemade recipe for basically like a deodorizer you can make with citric acid, put in the bottom of your trash can underneath the bag, and it just kind of keeps things fresh. So I'm super excited to try those. For right now though, I'm going to put on some Ariana and clean like crazy until the family gets back. I've got my getting stuff done, shoes on, and I am ready to race the clock. First, I'm going to throw these new microfiber cloths I got off of Amazon into the wash. I'm excited to have 3 different colors to distinguish between the areas of my house. Right now, we're going to use blue for the kitchen, yellow for the bathrooms, and white for face and bodies. Next, I ran upstairs to fold some laundry, but the bed needed making first. Now, my husband usually makes the bed every single day, and he was so upset with me when he got back that I beat him to it on this day. I like to stay on top of the laundry throughout the week, but during busy weeks that doesn't always happen. The weekends are a great time to catch up and fold all of the clean clothes. How do you typically do laundry? A little bit every day or all at once on the weekend? Let me know what works best for you. My mother-in-law just bought this vacuum and it is so cool. It's a cordless that actually stays upright. And the best thing about it is this easy emptying system. It has this really cool lever that pushes all the dust and dog hair out in a really gross but super satisfying way. yeah, and this vacuum also has a light, which makes it great for seeing all those little dog hairs all over the floor. Oh my goodness, y'all, I hate vacuuming the stairs. When we moved into this house, I was a little worried about just going up and down the stairs, like living with this many stairs. That has not been a problem. But vacuuming, that's annoying. So when everyone else left, I set a timer for 45 minutes to make sure that I would kind of start wrapping things up before I thought they would come back. So that timer's about to go off. So I feel like I should probably, well, you can't really tell, put all of this stuff back before they get back so that the house doesn't look upturned. But it's kind of funny, once I start doing something, I'm like, you know what? Since everything's up, I'll just mop. But I try not to add more things to my list because I want to focus on just getting those things done, which is why you didn't see me put things away, just vacuum the stairs. So I'm gonna check a couple things off, put these pieces of furniture back, and then see what else we can get into before everyone comes home. Okay, I decided to add just one more thing to the list, freshening up the couch. I wanted to take advantage of having no one home and sitting on the couch for a little bit. I'm making my own fabric refresher with water and a few drops of essential oil. I've run out of my lavender oil, so now I'm just trying to use up other oils before buying more. I am using my favorite pet hair roller on the couch before I spray everything with the fabric refresher. I'll make sure to link the roller down below. Okay, so my cabinets have just been getting real greasy lately with 4 adults in the house. I swear there is somebody that is like making greasy food at night and then like wiping their hands on the cabinets. Okay, not really, but as you can see, our cabinets are black and they also don't have handles. So it's just inevitable that we're going to touch these surfaces and make greasy little marks on them. So I really need to wipe them down. It's been on my list for a little while now, but it's definitely not an essential chore. Like we're not gonna run out of, like we're not gonna not be able to do the things we need to do, like eat or sleep if this doesn't get done. So this is just a once in a while thing, but I'm gonna show you my little mix that I make, and then we're gonna wipe some of these little grease spots down. Now, while I am wiping down the cabinets, I think I'm gonna start on the coffee maker here. I have yet to look up the directions, but I know you can clean with vinegar to get things really cleaned out. I think I'm gonna start with 2 full, like 12 cup pots of just water to clear things out, because I like never do that. I probably should do that once a week, but I don't. I mean, the one thing I do is I usually leave the top open so it can air out. Anyway, it desperately needs cleaning, so I'm gonna go ahead and do 2, ow, that's hot. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 things of water, and then we'll get back to that later, and it can just be going while I am working on the cabinets. Since this coffee process is going to be a bit of a long one, I decided to go ahead and start it before the cabinets. I'm starting with 2 cycles of all water to get things nice and clear before I do the vinegar mix. Now, cleaning finished cabinets is super easy. All you need is hot water and a little bit of dish soap. I used this same method with my bathroom cabinets a few weeks ago, and it worked like a charm. Combine hot water and just a few drops of dish soap. I actually did a little too much here. It's better if it's not too sudsy. Then use a cloth or towel to dip into the mix and wring it out before wiping down the cabinets. I like to get a little bit of suds on my towel for the greasy parts, but mostly the diluted soapy water works for the majority of the cabinets. Bottom cabinets were definitely dirtier with drips and spills from cooking and washing hands and dishes. I made up a new bowl of hot water and soap when the first one went cold. I think the heat really helps to lift off the grease and grime. Burgers, right? Oh, this door, y'all. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Now it's finally time for the coffee maker. I started by wiping down the outside and inside and removing the reusable filter. Then it was time for the vinegar cycle. I used about 3 cups of vinegar and 6 cups of water, though next time I would fill it up the rest of the way with water. When this cycle is done, just turn off the coffee pot and wait 15 minutes for it to cool. Then repeat with just water at least 2 more times. I had a horrible experience once with vinegary coffee, and I never want to repeat that again. So I ended up doing 4 pots of water after the vinegar cycle. I still felt like my coffee was a bit off the next day. While all those cycles were going, I let my reusable filter soak in some hot soapy water. Then, after all of the water cycles were complete, I washed all of the removable pieces by hand. I'm curious, how often do you wash your coffee pot? I rinse mine well every day, but I'm thinking I need to start washing it on a weekly basis. All right, quick change because it's a new day and a new knitting t-shirt. After folding my towels, I went to put fresh sheets on the bed for Sheets Sunday. After making the bed, I felt motivated to grab the vacuum and vacuum out our bedroom and closet. Now, our closet was not smelling super fresh, so I grabbed some baking soda cleaner to sprinkle on the floor and then vacuumed it up. I think we might need to start keeping our closet doors open so that the clothes can breathe some fresh air. Okay guys, I'm super excited to share with you the garbage freshener tabs I'm trying out from Clean Mama. I'll have the recipe and her site linked down below. In all transparency, this is actually a few days later because I had to wait until we could find some Epsom salt at the grocery store. In my head, I was thinking citric acid, which I knew we had on hand, but now we have enough Epsom salt to make garbage tabs for the entire neighborhood. You'll need 1 cup of Epsom salt and 2 cups of baking soda, plus water and essential oil if desired. Mix the Epsom salt and baking soda and then gradually add in the water. Once it becomes a crumbly mixture, add 15 drops of essential oil. I'm using this Panaway because I don't particularly love the smell for anything else. It's strong and very menthol-like, so I think it will be great for hiding odors. To make them into tabs, you can pack them into silicone ice cube trays, or you can use a cookie scoop like I'm doing here. This made a ton, and they need to dry for 24 hours before you can place one on the bottom of the trash can underneath the bag. I can't wait to try them out, and I will be back on Instagram at allofthis&that with a full report this week. Thank you so much for helping me check some things off my list this weekend. Don't forget to check out the 6 other lovely women linked down below. And I will see you tomorrow for my nighttime routine.